everyone who participated in the launch, everyone who is invited to the launch. So that means all the people who clicked those emails and the pre-launch content, everybody invited to the launch, they are directed in some way post-launch. Now you have two groups. You have of all those people, very simple. Everybody in the launch is either a buyer or they are a non-buyer. Everybody that participated in the launch, they either bought what you're launching or they quite simply they didn't buy what you're launching. So let's talk about what to do with both. First of all, buyers, remove them from the launch sequence immediately. So if they buy it anytime during that launch, you just want to untag them like you do the other people. And as you untag them, you are going to move them into a welcome sequence. Hey, congratulations, like you just bought this. I'm so excited. Thank you. Onboarding sequence tells them how to access the course, the book, the membership program, whatever it is that they've just purchased. Okay, so you remove them from the launch sequence. You put them into your email server will do this. If you set it up, you move them into the welcome onboarding sequence. So here's what it looks like. Two groups of people from the launch sequence. The buyers at the shopping cart, when they check out, you probably want to offer them a bump, even if it's a membership program. Bump them up. You know what that is because we've looked at that earlier when we talked about websites and marketing books. You do want to offer them an upsell. You might could send them, if it's a membership program or related course, I would send them into the welcome sequence. Also in that welcome sequence, I would include future offers in that welcome sequence. So the day that they purchase the offer, immediately, hey, welcome, confirmation, I've got your order. Here's how to best access the membership group. Here's the expectations. Here's what we do. Here's the best way to engage. In fact, here's a direct link where you can link all the way into the welcome post right after you log in. Take them all the way deep into it. Or if it's a course, hey, here's module 1 where I give you the welcome. I would encourage you to go ahead and watch that right now. So you bring them into that. But remember, these people are fans of yours. So time that welcome sequence out for maybe 15, 30, 45 days later to offer them a related product that is a special flash sale or something that you can set up automated that, again, connects them and takes them deeper into what they've just purchased at this point. That welcome onboarding mail. Here it is. Thank you for joining. Here's how to log in. These are all the things that you need to include. If it's a membership program especially, here's the welcome post. Here's the chat thread. Here's your monthly schedule. Here's the best way to engage. So if the membership program is what you've just launched, you're going to let them know, hey, on the first day of the month, I deliver this, or whatever day it is that you deliver it. On the third week of the month, or whenever you do the coaching portion, you're going to let them know, this is when I do it. Oh, by the way, hey, check your inbox because every Tuesday and Friday or every Monday and Wednesday or whatever it is, I'm going to email you. We do a monthly challenge. You can see some of the results of that. If you log in, give them some links, let them know that they've just made a great purchase. And this confirmation, it kind of solidifies the purchase in their mind. Hey, they just heard from you. They gave you some money. Now they've heard, they know the next steps of what to do next. In addition, you have non-buyers on that list. Now, here's what I would do. The entire time, I would keep them in the launch sequence, assuming they don't remove themselves with that, hey, you don't want to hear anything more about this? That's fine, click here. So you keep them in the launch sequence, and I would add this to the end of the launch sequence. So you have this email, kind of the closing of the launch sequence. Hey, the cart closes, just letting you know, it closes in 3 hours. So now's your last time to purchase. After this, we're not sure when we're going to open up the cart again, but this is kind of the final call. Now, a lot of people will respond to that final call, but for the people that don't, have another email that's already on that sequence for the following day or 2 days later that says something like this. Hey, the cart closed. You didn't take advantage of it, but I've got good news. I can and do manage a wait list of people who in the future may want to know when we open the cart again for this course or for this membership group or for whatever it is that you've just offered. Now, on that email, you could send them a link to a different page where they can opt in to be on your wait list to know when you're going to purchase or open the doors in the future. Again, right here, post-launch, buyers go through a bump, an upsell, a welcome sequence. We've talked about that. You present them with future offers that you can already automate into the welcome onboarding sequence. So 30, 45 days later, they receive a flash sale for a related course. Non-buyers, hey, cart's closed, direct them to the wait list. Now, let's talk about this wait list. So effectively, what we're doing is we're following up with both groups. Why are we doing that? Because both of these groups are people that for the month leading up to the launch, they actually viewed, read, responded to related content on the subject of the launch. So they are interested in what we're selling. Just for a variety of reasons, people don't purchase. Maybe right now it's a busy time. Maybe right now financially it's tight. Maybe right now they're going on vacation. They don't even have time to look at this. And so they know, I'm not even going to be able to leverage this right now. I'll look at it at some point in the future. So for whatever reason they don't purchase, we invite them to a wait list, and we are going to then use the wait list to double our launches with even greater results. So again, we're going to use the wait list to double the launches with even greater results. Let's talk about how that happens. First of all, the wait list, it is an opt-in, but it's different than other opt-ins. On this opt-in, it's just a form. Hey, you can join the wait list and I'll let you know. You'll be among the first to know when we open the card again. That's all it is. No freebie promised. Okay, wait list is an opt-in so that they get to know when you open the doors again. But this is really important. No freebie promised. Now, you can send them a freebie afterwards. In fact, I think you should, but don't promise it on the front end. It's nothing more than just, hey, be among the first to know. Here's why. You don't want to fill that wait list with people who have a propensity to respond to free. You want to fill them, the wait list, with a propensity for people who are interested in the subject of that launch and may want to join that launch at some point in the future. So again, the wait list is an opt-in, no freebie promise that you then want to take, and you want to nurture that list with ongoing communication as well as some bonus content. Now, remember when we were talking about membership programs in a prior module, we did say multiple times throughout the month, you email people who are in the program, and also at least once, maybe twice throughout that month, you email people who are on the wait list and let them know about progress that people in the online community are making. That's one of the emails that you would send here. Once a month, you would nurture this list with ongoing communication. In fact, I think sending this wait list 1 to 2 emails a month that are separate. Hey, just letting you know, this is for the wait list people only, and just letting you know, hey, here's some of the progress people are making in the membership group. Or, hey, just letting you know, this is for the wait list only. Here's some of the results that people are getting with my course. And you just send them that targeted email, again, once or twice a month, because these people are already on your broadcast. Even in the subject line, you could just put, something and then in parentheses, wait list for, just to remind them, hey, this is a special thing for you because I said that I'm going to let you know when I open the doors again for this. Now, the third step, right here, third point, is you open the doors here to the wait list for private launches. So here's what I'm saying is once a quarter, approximately, for each main product that you have. In addition to things that you're running as evergreen funnels in the background and other ways that people can stumble onto these products from sequences. Okay, that certainly happens. But publicly, you want to launch. We're going to use the waitlist strategy, and it's going to enable us to double the number of times that we can launch, because publicly, everyone on our email list, everyone on social media is going to know about this launch. Okay? Now, we're not sending targeted emails to everyone that's on our list, but everybody kind of hears about it. Okay, so 1 to 1.5% of your list is a great response according to industry leaders. Again, you could do this 3 times a year. It's forward facing. You could even do it 4 times a year. You build this once, build the launch one time, do a thorough job, and then continue tweaking it, continue developing it. Here's how the waitlist strategy works. The waitlist is a private launch. You promote this only to the most current waitlist, not the waitlist of everybody that's been there. What do? Well, you send out the same emails. You send the hidden landing page that's no longer forward facing. You have the same sequence. You have the same everything, except for you're not doing the social media. You're only sending them the sequence. You're unremoving them from the broadcast. 20 to 25% of this list will probably respond and make a purchase, as opposed to 1 to 1.5% of this list. Now, this is a more concise list, but these people, remember, have opted in at some point to say, hey, I want to learn about this next launch. Just as a side note, you could also At the bottom of related content, whenever you mention the membership group or mention the program, you could put in the base, your next step may be not a free opt-in. Your next step may be, hey, you could join the wait list and I'll let you know when I release something about this in the future. 25% of the people that are on this list, because the anticipation will likely join. You could do this 3 times a year as well, perhaps even 4 times a year on hidden pages using this same content, not forward facing, but privately only to this list. You can use the template from the public launch and effectively double it, okay, with a more responsive list. So now we've moved from 3 to 4 launches a year on each product that you have. Now we're doing 8, maybe 6. And so when you start going, well, goodness, I've got 3 or 4 products that I can offer, right? You're going to be launching something just about every single month, which is what's going to happen when you start building out that content calendar. You'll start saying, like, well, I'm not really wondering what I should say. In fact, I'm going to have to cut some things. That's ideally the absolute best place for you to be.